So I'm glad you got some more time. Welcome back to part two. So in this part, we're just going to be looking at some stretches for the neck. Okay, so we're just going to go through the full range quite quickly. Again, you can go back through these anytime you want to. Okay, maybe if you're having a cup of tea, you've got a tea break, lunch break, maybe you're on the bus and you just feel like you need a little stretch, or you've got 5 minutes spare, maybe just go through these in a day. So you can do these 3 or 4 times in a day, it does not matter, or you can do it as part of the whole series as well, okay? So, and like I said in the other video, please try and do this, you know, like 3 to 4 times a week through the whole series, and then pick bits that you can do in between your busy schedule as well, okay? So in this part, we're going to be looking at the stretches. So the first one is going to be standing nice and tall, shoulders back and down. And we're going to keep the rib cage down, so make sure that the rib cage doesn't pop up. Okay, so just lightly engage the core. And then from here, all we're going to do is just bring the chin up towards the ceiling until you feel a nice stretch in the front of the neck. And again, I'll do this from the side as well. Maybe it's a better view as well, rather than up my nostrils. And just try and breathe, just nice and easy. If you do get dizzy, then obviously just come back to the start position. Good, and ease it back off. Right, so for the next one, we're just going to get into the front again and to the side as well, okay? So we're kind of just going to bring the ear towards the shoulder, and then all we're going to do is just going to rotate the head so the chin faces up towards the ceiling, and then keeping this shoulder down, okay? And you should feel a nice stretch, maybe through the sternocleidomastoid or the scalenes. Again, for this one, if you do feel that you can't keep the shoulder down, you can add a weight to this hand, this arm, and then from here, obviously do that stretch and then rotate again. And again, that shoulder's down and back, okay? So we're still keeping that good posture. Good, and then we'll repeat on the other side. If you haven't got a weight, you can maybe put it on like a desk that's quite heavy. You can just put the hand on there, or you can try and stretch out if you want to as well. Stretch the fingers down towards the floor as well, okay? So again, putting the weight in the hand, shoulder back and down, and then we're just gonna do that nice little stretch to one side, so the ear to the shoulder, and then rotating that chin up towards the ceiling. And you should feel that nice stretch at the front to the side of the neck. And you can play around with this a little bit, move the head slightly. Again, any dizziness, do stop. Good, and relax. And then we're just going to take your weight over to the other side again. Again, shoulder back down, posture nice. And then all we're going to do here, keeping this shoulder down, we're just going to bring this ear towards the shoulder. And just feel that nice stretch through the side now. Getting more into the sort of trapezius. And again, you can, if you want to, a little bit of light pressure on the side of the head. So the hand on the opposite side, and just bring this over just slightly. Again, no, not too much pressure on this. And then switch sides. So again, make sure that shoulder's back, down. Ear towards the shoulder, feel that nice stretch through there. You might want to hold that for maybe 10, 20 seconds, really feel that stretch. And then if you need to or want to, you can just add a little bit of pressure here. Or like I say, just try and really reach down with this hand. And again, just gently just breathe through that as well. Really try and relax through these stretches so you're not trying to fight it. So the next one we're going to be doing from here is you're just going to stand in that nice tall position, okay? Shoulders back down, nice and tall from the crown of the head. We're just going to look over towards the shoulder, and then you're just going to drop that chin down towards the opposite armpit, okay? And again, you're extending this arm down so this shoulder doesn't pop up. Again, you can use the weight if you want to. And again, you can move the head slightly, just feel where that tender spot is. So maybe just bring the head forward slightly, maybe over towards the shoulder more. And then relax. Then we take it over to the other side. So again, bringing that chin over to the opposite shoulder, and then just taking that down, not allowing this shoulder to pop up. And then again, you can just bring that head forward or maybe back a little bit more. Maybe bring it over towards the shoulder. And just play around where you just got that, just moving it like a millimetre at a time. Maybe where you've got a bit of tension, just hold it there for a bit. And bring it back down. Good, shake it out. And then the next one, we're just going to be nice and tall from the crown of the head. And again, all we're doing here, we're not actually dropping the head forward. Okay, all we're doing here is just bringing that chin down towards the chest. So we're still nice and tall from the crown of the head, and that's just dropping down. Okay, so we're not going forward with it. And we're just going to hang out here for a little bit. Relax, and then we're just going to interlock the fingers in front of the body. We're going to keep the shoulders down and the elbows in a nice sort of like bent position here. So it feels like you've got a big barra in that you're holding up, okay? And you're going to go from here, shoulders down, and you're going to try and push out, but still holding the barra, okay? So, or big bowl. And then from here, all you're going to do is just bring the chin to the chest a little bit again. And stretch forward. And again, try not to fight it. Just nice deep breaths, relax into this. And then shake it out, well done. So this was part 2, so we're going to go on to part 3 if you've got a little bit more time. But again, if you haven't, that's fine. And obviously do these stretches as well in between your breaks. So hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you get a lot out of it. If you do like and subscribe, and please do share as well if you know anyone that's got a forward head lean or headaches or any kind of pressure or pain through their upper back as well. Thank you.